It's time for you to stop being weak. It's time for you to stop giving multiple chances, being always available for people to take advantage of you. Being too available makes you weak, and today I'm going to tell you how you're going to stop this. I'm Mila and I'm a neuroscientist, and I'm here to help you. Belonging is a real human need. We all need connection. We all need to belong. We all want to feel accepted and loved. There's nothing wrong with that. But we cannot put anything above our self-love and our self-respect. A lot of times we think people are going to value us if we are nice to them, if we give them everything they need, if we give them attention and love and advice and our time. But that's not always true. Let's go back in time and let's think about our own family. I'm going to make you feel guilty for a little bit, but stay with me. Listen, you had a lot of care probably from someone. Someone would make your bed, let's say your mom, okay, or your dad. Your dad made your bed, he made you breakfast, he did all of these things for you. Your mom was nice to you, and you only noticed the impact that had in your life, all of the things that made your life so much easier and enjoyable when you grew up and you didn't have anybody else to do that for you. Then you were like, whoa, that person did all of that for me, and now I have to do it myself. Why? Because you were so used to it. You always had it that you never had even time to value. We usually value what we don't have. So if you're always available, no one is going to notice the amazing things that you have. You have to be strategic with your time, with your advice, with your love, with who you are. I really truly care about people, so I was always available. I just wanted to help. That's why I got into neuroscience. I want to understand why they're suffering and I want to help them. So I've always been that friend that was always available. If you need anything, you can talk to me. If I can help you with anything, I'm always there, you know. And then I noticed that I was so tired and depleted and I didn't get the same back. So I started protecting myself, protecting my energy because I needed to use that energy for me. Just like your time, your energy is also limited. If you use with other people all day long, then for sure you're gonna feel depleted. Think, for example, someone that works all day long talking to people. They get home, they want silence. Why? Because they're tired. They spent all day giving. From a neuroscience perspective, your brain is always tracking value through effort and scarcity, availability and scarcity. Everything that is easy to access is considered low value. I am so sorry to break it to you. I know it's bad, but it's true. So what happens is your brain understands that that was easy, therefore the reward is not going to be that big because it was so easy to talk to that person. It was so easy to get something from them that is just not as, doesn't have the same value. And I remember when I noticed that, I was so upset. I was like, but I want to be perceived as value. I don't want to be difficult to access. I just want to help. But unfortunately, we don't live in the world that we wanted to. We live in the world that there is for us. And that is the reality of life. And it's not because people are evil and there's something wrong with us. It's just how we adapt. It's just our brain. So if you always say yes, if you're always there, you're gonna become a safe option, but not a valued one. And that goes for romantic relationships. Of course. You can be too available. If you're always available, there's no effort, there's no anticipation, there's no space. Your time, your effort, your love, none of these things should be freely given. It has to come with something. Your efforts, your attention, your love, your knowledge should not be always available. You have to learn how to say no. You don't have to reply to your friend as soon as she messages you, because you also need to analyze if you can handle that, if you want to reply, if you are okay at this moment to give something that is yours. Saying no is your right, and people should never walk all over you. And they're only gonna do that, walk all over you, if you allow it. So it's your responsibility to protect your space, to protect your energy. So how are you going to do that? You're going to think twice before you reply. You're going to think 3 times before you say yes to going somewhere you're not sure if you're going to have fun. You are going to be selective. If someone crosses your boundary, you're going to let them know. And you never have to be disrespectful, loud, or aggressive, or rude. None of that. You can just be straightforward and honest. You can literally say, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And that should be enough. If someone insists they try to cross your boundaries, then you can let them know that you're feeling disrespected, and done. You don't have to explain yourself. Someone that values you, loves you, and respects you, They will never try to cross your boundaries. Another thing that you have to start doing is you have to wait for someone to share before you share as well, because sharing is being available. Now you're available for their opinion. Are you sure you want their opinion? So always wait for them to share with you. Be vague in the beginning. My boyfriend was like, oh, I wish you were like this with my friends, how you are with me, because you're so fun, you're funny, and you're open. And with my friends, you're a little bit calculated and cold. And I'm like, I'm not cold. I'm calculated, but I'm not cold. I am calculated because I want to assess if we are gonna vibe, if I'm gonna let you in, and if I want your opinion. Because the moment I start sharing things about my life, that means I'm giving you the right to give your opinion. Not always, of course, not always. I'm not always giving the right to an opinion just because I'm sharing something. But in a conversation that comes up, you know, the person is gonna wanna share something that they think about what you just said. And sometimes you just don't wanna know. Sometimes when we overshare, it's because we're trying to get the same level of love, the same level of attention, the same level of care that we provide. Because people that are available, they usually do this because they just want a little bit of themselves back. So what that means is that you're not spending enough time with you. But the truth is that no one can fulfill a job that is yours. You are the only person responsible and capable, pay attention to this, capable of giving yourself what you need. So if you don't do that for yourself, nobody is going to do that for you, because it's just impossible. There are certain things that only we can provide for ourselves. If you're too available, you're gonna look pathetic, because that person is gonna be like, oh, every time I need her, she's there. I don't need to do anything. She's always there for me, you know? So you have to understand that it's not, it is that deep. It is that deep. You have to be careful. You have to watch out for yourself. And remember that it's not your job to help anybody. It's their job to find the right people. Of course, we all need each other. We all need each other. But it's not your job to fix anybody, to help anybody. Sometimes you cannot even help yourself. And then you're like, oh, but I want to give to my friend because I want them to be happy. I want them. But what about you? Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you satisfied with what you have, with how you're doing today? Are you happy today? Sometimes we gotta ask ourselves that. If you keep hurting yourself and neglecting yourself, everyone is gonna have the power to do that. You come first, okay? You come first. And then you're gonna think if you want to be available or not, if you want to give what you have or not, if you just think that that person might not be, you know, worthy of what you have to offer. It is your right to decide that. It's you that is going to decide if you want to allow access to what you have to offer. Having the right people in your life is everything. We all need each other, but we have to be very careful with how much we give, so we won't feel depleted, of course. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.